All right. Hello, everyone. This is just a random video. I have a little bit of time to kill. I'm really excited. I'm going to make peach cobbler, like real peach cobbler, not like the cake mix, cake box one. It was so interesting. It's not as hard as I thought, but it's a totally different thing. So I'll let you know how it turns out. Anyways, I'm excited to share that, and I'm just kind of waiting till some of the ingredients get here, basically. So I'm just killing some time with this. Let's see. Let's get some magical times empowerment cards. Oh, union. You have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength, join forces with friends, and flourish. Okay. Friends, prosperity, a lot about the greens here. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. Okay, I'm telling you, today was a little bit of a doozy earlier, but it's later in the day. It's starting to, I don't know, just kind of the mundane, the feelings are better. Okay, how about that? It's there's more energy, more excitement, which is kind of often different. Usually I'm a little tired during the night, but anyways, I don't know why I'm sharing all this, but okay. All right. So for fun, entertainment, let's see. Happiness, for happiness. Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivating fluttering moments of joy. Let's focus on the happiness and cultivating those fluttering moments of joy. Peaches, flexibility. Gently flow through the turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Don't bend, right? So being flexible. And it's like I'm saying, like earlier, it was a little more in the just an off day, a blah day. There was heavy emotions, and just it was just a funk. But seeing, I don't know why, the peach cobbler thing got me excited. And once I see, it's the smallest of things, right? Maybe peach cobbler is something you want to try or you love, or I don't know what I'm sharing about it. All right, the fours. The metamorphosis. Trust the process and be patient. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. Even the metamorphosis. Look at the metamorphosis butterfly. It's like the show called the Big Door Prize. Ooh, going on a quest. Be bold, and mighty forces will aid you. Take action. Good luck favors the brave. Going on a quest, even to find like a fantasy home or something, you know. And then underneath there we got dignity. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. All right, the action. So about taking action for sure and creating your own happiness and joy. I'm going to pull in the 52 list for happiness, since that was kind of the focus. This is a really great little journal. It's from sasquatchbooks.com, right? And I'm just going to open it up and see, by Maria Seal. List 39. List the things that you hope will bring you joy this week. 110 and 111 are the page numbers. Wow. All right, so if I want to pull in some zodiac signs, possibly Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Geminis, Tauruses. There is also Sagittarius. There's air, a lot of air. There's a little Scorpionic, so a Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and then the water, right? The flow, Scorpionic, maybe Pisces. I'm not sensing the Cancer, although I've just done several videos. It seemed like that there was a lot of the zodiac sign of Cancer So it's kind of switching now. There's some joy, happiness, a little Sagittarius, Scorpionic, and air sign quality, and Capricorn. So there's no earth right here, but hey, doesn't mean you can't like still dream and be, take on the qualities of the other signs. Okay, that's the take action. This is what the take action. So this is like a take action. Review this list at the end of the week and using the blank list pages in the back of this journal. So this one has a back, but make this list it as many as you can. List as many things as you can that you hope will bring you joy this week. And at the end of the week, right, so the second list, describe what moments were actually your happiest. So this is really paying attention to your entire week and your emotions and how it made you feel certain things. And sometimes maybe you might find that something you thought would bring you joy and happiness doesn't. And I think that's a beautiful thing of really reflecting on your own self and what brings you happiness. Right? What surprised you in exceeding or changing your expectations of happiness? So these are always about like doing your own inner self work. With this one, we're not concerned about what everyone else is doing, who the other people, players are in your life. This is about you and your happiness. Oh, the next page is 40. I thought it was going to be more. That's kind of weird. Oh, transform. Okay, I love that. I was like, crazy. Now there's a transformation. Like, yeah. Weird. To the 4s. And I have 4 cards to the 40s. Transform. Next, list the things that felt important 5 or 10 years ago, but are unimportant now. So this is reflecting on things that of your past, right? 5 years ago, 10 years ago, what things you thought were so valuable and important in your life, and how you can see how they kind of fell away. 114 and 115 on that one. 6 and 7. So Virgo, Capricorns, Libras, the Tauruses, Geminis as well. Now take action. Phew. Doesn't it feel good to recognize all of the things that just don't matter anymore? It says you can visit futureme.org and write yourself an email describing what you hope to not worry about in the future and what you're proud of right now. Set a date to receive it around 5 years in the future. That's kind of crazy. That's an interesting thing. Anybody want to try that out? Writing yourself an email about what's going on in your life and what you hope in the future you're not going to be worried about, and you can have it sent to you in 5 years. It's so, when you reflecting and looking back on the past and how far you've grown and how we change and transform, our tastes even change. There's times when there were certain foods that I would never eat and now I really like them, or vice versa. Things I always had a Mountain Dew, now I can't stand it. You know what I mean? I think this is a beautiful thing of reflecting on life and how we grow and evolve. It helps with releasing and letting go of certain things too that just don't truly bring you happiness. And we all can get into that funk in like the tarot. I feel like sometimes like that 4 of Cups where there's a boredom and apathy because those things that used to bring you joy and happiness, they just don't do it anymore. And in a sense, that's a beautiful energy, because what that means is that you're ready for growth. But it's a slow process too. Trust the process, be patient, because it cannot be rushed. So even if you flow through, in the tarot cards, the next one, there's a sadness and a depression, because you get in a funk because you're no longer doing things that fulfill you and bring you joy. You're not learning and growing, you're stagnant. And so there's this, it's an uncomfortable process. And then you move to the 6. I also see this with that reminiscing about the past your childhood, nostalgia, and finding those things that brought you happiness. And sometimes those things when we were younger, when we bring them back when we're older, they really spark that joy again, right? Or like you said, they're just like so petty. Like I love rollerblading and I think I always will. Although I need a break sometimes of it, but and there was a time in my life where I just didn't have the time or the energy. And that's just my personal examples. This is take it to what is for you, right? Um the next so so after this reminiscing, right? Then we start looking at all the options. Well, what can we do moving forward? And some of them are an illusion, right? Some of those things you hope for, they, you know, it wasn't what you anticipated. It didn't bring that joy or happiness that you thought it might, right? Those are one of these illusions are popping, right? In that Seven of Cups, and you're going to come out of any illusion. And there's also unclear thinking because when you get too many options, and it helps you also to find that right direction. So that's that patience too, and the process. Then moving to the Eight of Cups, that's that emotionally walking away from those things of the past that are no longer there. And it might be bittersweet, or they're no longer bringing that joy, because you're going towards your Nine of Cups, your full wish fulfillment. What's going to bring your happiness, your wishes, to that final thing of feeling completely fulfilled. It's a beautiful process, and I think we go through it more. I mean, that's what I see with the tarot and the journey and the stories of life and growth and evolution and change and hurts and pains, anger, the human life journey is really spotlighted through that. And I think for the most part, everyone's goal is to hit those 10s, right? We want a 10. We want to feel like the day was perfect. This was a 10. We want to have enough wealth, abundance that we can do those things, and we can take care of family, whatever, be an asset to the society, community, find our purpose. But also, so this is when you start realizing that, so if your job, you make good money, but it sucks, then money doesn't bring the happiness. Anyways, there's just kind of a fun little tidbit. I didn't know where I was going with it. It's 13 minutes in. I'm going to go to one more. Now we can talk about why money as we move forward. I like this book. I'm just letting it go with flow. 116 and 117. I find that's interesting, but so the 8, even the abundance, and the 5 and the change. So even with your creativity with children and even scorpionic stuff, but money too, and Taurus energy, so the opposites. List the ways that money can buy happiness, right? Give yourself a small budget this week to buy yourself something that makes you feel awesome. Whether it's a new book, a spa day, or paying someone else to do a chore that you dislike. Treat yourself. That's even part of the transformation. Going out and seeing the beautiful things. Maybe it's a bubble bath. Maybe it's a new candle. Sometimes you can find this joy over some of the smallest things, right? But at the same time, material things can lose their, that spark. Just like with the kid on Christmas, right? When they get their new thing, a month later, they're sick of it. I mean, not always, or 10 seconds later. But we're here, we're learning, we're playing, we're seeing what we like, we get bored, we need stimulation, we need to take care of ourselves. We need to also be conscious of how we treat others too, but we can't forget. That's why I like these. A lot of other, a lot of the readers, you want to call them that, oracles, tarots, psychic me, whatever, the videos that do similar things with cards, a lot of times there's so much focus on somebody else and what they're doing, what they're thinking, and certain things like that. And I understand that to a certain extent, being curious when you don't have communication with certain things. But if you honestly think that they know what's really going on in someone's head or in their life because a card says so, I mean, you got to understand, don't take all of it to heart, because it is just a story, like, and life journey. And you know, if you want to know, you go to the horse's mouth. Like, if you want to know how someone's doing, then ask them. Don't ask a reader what they're doing. And I'm telling you, I did a couple videos that are similar to this, because I get it. There's certain times when you're just not in communication with certain people anymore. And it's not, maybe sometimes things aren't appropriate to even communicate, and you're curious. But what that tells me is that means that you're no longer in each other's lives for a reason, but for some reason you're still in each other's thinkings, energy, heart, whatever. And there's some type of closure that needs to happen, either a closure or a reconciliation. And it's on your part to either open the door, you know what I mean? Knock, send a message, ask, or just be done with it and close that door. Okay, I'm gonna get just a few tea leaves with this one. 17 minutes, and then I am gonna end it. But I hope this has helped. I don't know why I decided to share this and these things. It was just kind of, I felt like that's what this flow was all about. All right, so some sorrow regarding family. There could be some sorrow. So gently flow through these turbulence. Life has the ability to shape you. Don't bend. And let me guess what? Everybody gonna go through sorrow with family. This is a human experience. And if you didn't have sorrow or feel any grief, then there wasn't love, right? And sometimes there can be bitterness and especially, family stuff. The family. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end, elephant. All right, so now that Pisces, Cancer, Sagittarius energy kind of I'm all blowing the air. That's interesting. Neither of those are air signs, but maybe there's air quality there. But that's what I see, even this long journey, this ninth house, this higher education. It's like a releasing and letting go of certain things, and you're gonna end up wiser. There is this one. You should accept valid criticism, even. Okay, being able to accept valid criticism. I like this teacup. Regarding the cup. Okay. Okay. Now, this happiness, right, is actually stepping out to a new thing. No way. You're highly thought of. You're stepping out into a new experience, and there's an opportunity or a windfall for this happiness. Okay, I am pulling in the Cancer energy again, but the new stuff, that's the thing. It's a new opportunity. Happiness. Carrot. All right, I like how I'm getting the 3s. Now there's the 6. Okay, there's fear, worry, and a tense situation because of these family sorrows. It flew clear. This is some stuff in the past. The dagger. A tense situation with family. And this can even be part of this transformation. Scorpionic stuff. Okay? You got to be patient. It cannot be rushed. Eagle, you will triumph over troubles and obstacles. Look, you're going to fly away. Oh, fly away. The jars of clay and Johnny Cash. Wow, that's a beautiful song. Okay. Whoa, that's way too many, but I'm just going to trust it, right? All right, karma, you will reap what you have sown, okay? Haystack, seahorse. Okay, this is the craziest thing. Family matters. So it's about family. Could be dealing with Virgo, but doesn't have to be. And seahorse. This is the weirdest thing because there's this on the Oregon coast. There's a haystack rock, and then I see the seahorse in the ocean. Right? So you're going to be triumphant. Reap what you have sown. Family matters. A position of authority. There's a position of authority here. Being bold and taking action. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Business, authority, family matters. Okay, even regarding the home, the fairy home. In the bag, something important, such as a new job or a raise. All right. You're getting like a promotion, it looks like. Okay, there's good luck. Okay, I'm going to put good luck horseshoe. I see the seahorse and horseshoe. Like I put them together, even though it's a horse, but a horseshoe. Maybe there's a little horse. My family had horses. Maybe yours does as well. Okay, we've got the woman. Dealing's a relationship with a woman. Maybe it is the Sagittarius or a Cancer or Pisces. Elephant, you're going to go on a long journey, like even a long horseback ride. Dang. Good luck. And accepting valid criticism. News is on the way. Okay. Let's make sure you can see. I know you can't see all of it. All right. Someone asking for help and guidance for this happiness, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Bow, even. The red bow is spotlighted. You're highly thought of, asking for help. A funnel. So there's these frustrations and the scary stuff and lessons, right, of going out into this new experience. There is this period of frustration, lessons to be learned. All right, this weeping, great worry over nothing. Even you got this, there is an opportunity there. There's fears, intense situation, right? Do not lower your standards, right? You will be triumphant. Don't lower your standards. Even with this metamorphosis, this transformation, use your intuition to make the beneficial changes. Beneficial changes. And you will be triumphant. So things need to be changed. Like there's things that need to be tweaked and changed. You'll reap what you have sown. Oh, Ram, a stubborn person. So maybe even Aries, Taurus, or Virgo or something like that. But a stubborn and aggressive person, you will reap what you have sown. All right. And maybe they're part of your family. Family matters on this quest even. It's a temporary situation. Whatever you're doing. Tenting even. Good luck favors the brave. See, horse. All right. And be careful. Look, I am seeing, once again, control your anger, especially dealing with this stubborn, aggressive person, right? Because there is a position of authority. Lightning. So I'm seeing Aries is like the emperor, right? Or Capricorn even. But regardless of the sign on this, because there's Sagittarius there and Scorpio too. But control your anger or you will be sorry. The one. A temporary situation. A new position, the throne. So don't be one of those like tyrant. All right? Because there is something new, like a new job, a raise, a fox, someone who's smart in business matters. But why is there deep personal sorrow? All right. Okay, 24, 27. I was already going to end it, but then we hit the personal sorrow stuff. I was talking about that a little bit in the beginning. A mountain, a major challenge, even maybe dealing with your career or a Capricorn. Opportunities are waiting for you, though, when you go through the door, because there is a secret admirer. It could be. Wow. Aries, Capricorn, through the door, secret admirer, you are protected. There is great happiness. A wish is granted. There was disappointment in a friend or a lover, possibly a Taurus, or you are. Do not back down from opposition. Show the strength, maybe even Leo, on this journey. You need to go on this journey, either physical or mental, both of them. So whether it's a literal journey, you need to, like I was saying, do this mental journey of reflection even. All right. And once again, take care about controlling your anger, right? Or there will be a loss of material wealth. But you have protection from a dog, powerful dog. Mountain Road could be a Taurus or a Capricorn or a Leo. That's what I got right there. You're on the road to success. It's time to take the action. All of these were ones that were kind of already came through in a different one. So just kind of reiterating the same information. Sometimes that's what you need to hear, huh? All right, that's it. I hope this has helped. I don't know exactly who this is for. I just throw signs out that I see. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.